Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg gave his State of the City address yesterday.
Hey, he joins us in the studio this morning. Before we get to the business of the city, we have to say we're very sorry about the passing of your mother.
Thank you very much. My mom was an amazing woman. She inspired me from my earliest childhood, and I hope that I continue to keep her legacy alive with the work I'm doing in the spirit of repairing the world, which was an early faith tradition that she taught my sister and me, and that I try to live every day. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
You said yesterday that the state of our city is strong. You mentioned a decrease in violent crime, so homicides, non-fatal shootings, carjackings. What changes have been made in the past that you think have influenced that, and what still needs to happen?
So yes, as you mentioned, certainly we are headed in the right direction, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Homicides, non-fatal shootings, carjackings are all down, but any one of those crimes is one too many. And so that's why we're going to continue to work with a sense of urgency every day. Our LMPD, led by our new police chief, Jacqueline Gwynn Billerowell, is doing a wonderful job. We continue to recruit more officers, focus on community policing. We have focus groups of folks that are working on reducing the amount of non-fatal shootings, resolving homicides, but we're also doing more than just policing. We have a new initiative that we just expanded this week, where if you call 911 and you have a mental health emergency, you're able to get someone from 7 counties to provide you with services. That helps the person in need, and it also frees up our police to focus on preventing violent crime. We have group violence intervention, which is an effort to address people that are most at risk of becoming shooters or victims of shootings and help provide them with a new path on life. We're also continuing to invest in our parks and community centers to give kids and young adults more opportunities to succeed and join up with people that are pursuing great things in life. So those are just some of the things that we're working on and will continue to focus on.
I'm interested in the money coming into the city. You said that $1 billion is being invested in Louisville. Tell us about where that money is being invested, what parts of the city, and maybe some of the businesses.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I think the state of our city is so strong, because look at the investments that are being made here. You see continued small and large businesses continuing to invest in our city to create good paying career path jobs across the entire community. And one of the ones I highlighted yesterday was the largest investment in over 20 years in West Louisville, Stellar Snacks, which makes some amazing pretzels. I enjoy the product a lot myself. They're going to create about 350 jobs over the coming years in West Louisville with a $137 million investment. And that's just one of many, and we have a lot more still to come.
Downtown, still not what it was, still struggling to get people back. What are some things that are in the works to make this, an energy hub again?
Well, downtown is certainly one of our focus areas, and one of the reasons is because that is the neighborhood that connects every neighborhood in our city. It's the heart of our city. People work in downtown, they visit downtown for all sorts of reasons, whether you live in Louisville or come to Louisville from around the country. And so the office environment, certainly fewer people are working downtown, but there is so much great stuff already going on downtown. We've got great events at the Yum Center, there are festivals. One of the things I'm most excited about is we are going to reimagine and reinvent the Belvedere. The Belvedere is 50 years old. It has great views of our city, of our city's history, but candidly, it needs some reimagining and love. And so we've engaged an international design firm called Heatherwick that has done amazing work across the world, from New York to Tokyo and many other cities in between. And we are going to create a world-class destination right here in Louisville on the Ohio River that people are going to want to come to from all across the city and world. We're also working on reimagining 4th Street between Main and Liberty, continue to focus on safety improvements like more lights and cameras, brighten up underpasses, ensure our streets are clean, and continue to support investments that are being made right here in downtown.
State lawmakers have proposed adding a state police post here in Louisville. Is this something that you support, or you don't want coming to our city?
That's not something that I'm focused on right now. Here's what I'm focused on. First of all, let me say we have a great partnership with Kentucky State Police. There's many ways that LMPD and KSP work together coming up for the Derby. I know it sounds like springtime is almost here. The Derby's right around the corner. But when we work on big events like the Derby, the PGA Championship, and others, we have a great collaboration between Kentucky State Police and LMPD. We work with each other on training opportunities and more. KSP and LMPD are both in the situation. Both need more officers. We need 250 more officers here at LMPD. KSP needs more officers. One of the things I mentioned yesterday in my State of the City was join us, be a part of the solution. If you are out there and you are from any part of the city, from any background, an educator, a social worker, former military, another police department, and you want to be a part of the solution to make Louisville safer, join LMPD. We are raising the pay, we're improving benefits, we are supporting our officers. We want people who want to make a difference.
Finally, how are we doing on affordable housing and getting that number down on needed units?
So that's another area where we have big, bold goals, but we also have an innovative plan to get there. A couple months ago, we released the My Louisville Home Plan, which calls for building or renovating 15,000 affordable homes over the coming 3 years. And we are well on our way to doing that. One of the things that we need is we need some help from our state legislature, which you mentioned earlier. We need their help to change some state laws to provide more to the Louisville Affordable Housing Trust Fund, to create a statewide low-income housing tax credit, and we'll also be working with our colleagues at Metro Council over the coming month on local zoning ordinance that make it easier and more supportive to build affordable housing across the entire community, because we need affordable, safe, high-quality housing in every neighborhood in Louisville, not just in other people's neighborhoods.
But people need to understand this is going to take a long time, over a number of years. This is not something that's going to happen in 2 or 3 years.
That's right, and we need all types of housing, from single family homes to apartments to duplexes. People want to live in a lot of different ways at all income levels. That's what we're focused on.
But you have to start somewhere.
You do indeed.
All right. Mayor, we thank you for your time.
Thank you all so much.
We'll see you again soon.
Happy spring.